All right, we got a letter from Jacob Scott Goodwin, who is a political prisoner in Virginia. The more I learn about his case, the more I realize that our criminal justice system has gone absolutely satanic. To put this man in prison for 8 years at such a young age for absolutely nothing. A small altercation with DeAndre Harris, and DeAndre Harris, he got $167,000 in a GoFundMe raising, but Jacob Scott Goodwin gets 8 years in prison. It's absolutely insanity. But here we go. If you go to yearofjubilee.com and you click on the More button and you scroll down and you click on Jacob's page, and you scroll down to the bottom of Jacob's page, there's a letter that we got from his mother called Dearest, Kinsman. And this is the letter, and I'm just going to read it. This is from Jacob Scott Goodwin, American political prisoner, 8 years in prison, never had a criminal record, and it was a small altercation with DeAndre Harris, who actually initiated and instigated the fight. Dearest Kinsman, may my words escape this dungeon that has taken my body, but only my body? Let me read that again. Dearest Kinsman, may my words escape this dungeon that has taken my body, but only my body. What the enemies of our liberty, truth, and real justice do not understand is that you cannot shoot, stab, or imprison the truth. You can hang an idea in one of your gallows, and man, how I laugh when they try. Even now, as my bare feet touch the cold stone floor, politically imprisoned, the tyrant's heels have failed to stomp out the great fire I kindle in my heart. Were I a murderer, a rapist, a thief, or a drug dealer, perhaps I would have received a second chance or even received pity. I am none of these things. I am an honest, tax-paying citizen, so I received nearly a decade in prison. As you can probably imagine, there is immense pain in my heart. My mind constantly wanders to my friends, to the friends and family I have left behind. Those who know me personally know that I value fellowship with kith and kin more than anything else. As money comes and goes, things do too, but it is a laugh with a friend or time with family that you cannot buy, and once they are gone, I think he means you will wish you had them back. So how do I replace 8 years with my aging parents? The reality is I cannot. I often think, where will they be in 8 years? What will they look like? Better yet, what will I look like? Will I be the same man that left, or a stranger drifting back into town after all this time, changed by years in this unjust system? Can a man spend his 20s in a place of indecency and dishonor, yet maintain his decency and honor? These thoughts grab at me from the dark recesses of my mind, demanding answers I do not have. What I do know is I must push ever onward, for what is one man's pain compared to his eternal people, or what is death and despair in the face of our sins? Succumbing to the baseless servitude from birth. In our lives we often bend, but it is breaking under the weight that is heavier burden to live with. I have traded willingly my freedom and comforts for the avocation and preservation of our ancestral heritage, as many do today, and have done before my time. For this I was attacked, and for this I was condemned. The truth of this is evident, and more people see it every day. To quote Schopenhauer, all truth passes through 3 steps. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. And third, it is accepted as being self-evident. If these words are true, then the third is imminent. I will endeavor to continue my struggle as honor and nature compels me to. If this is true, then the third stage cannot be far now. I will keep my chin up in here, as I know you will do the same. Push on and never give up, for the truth will have its day. Keep the torchlight burning. With honor through duty, Jacob Scott Goodwin, political prisoner, Charlottesville, Virginia. I do recommend you write a letter to Jacob. Let him know that you care about him and love him. And I wish I could zoom in even more, but it's not letting me. But anyway, that's his address right there. He's in the Albemarle-Charlottesville Regional Jail. And I pray that you write him a letter and let him know that you care about him. 8 years in prison for a few-second exchange with DeAndre Harris. And the video clearly shows that DeAndre Harris swung a flashlight at Harold Cruz first. There is no justice in Virginia, and there is no justice in our criminal justice system.